Hello guys and welcome to another video, and today we're gonna take a look at Real Madrid's full 2019-2020 squad, and we'll see if their team is good enough to win Champions League, La Liga and all these other trophies. So let's just start with the goalkeeper position. So we have three of them. We have Keylor Navas, we have Courtois, and we have Lunin. So I believe I think they're not gonna have any problems in this position this year, because all three players are pretty good, and I think they're gonna get a lot of clean sheets throughout the season, and I don't see any problems with this position. Then moving on, we have defenders. So we have 8 of them, I believe. So we have only 2 players in one specific position. We have Marcelo and Mendy in the left back position. We have Odriozola and Carvajal. They're playing in the right back position, and then we have 4 center backs. We have Nacho and Varane, and we have Sergio Ramos and Eder Militao. The only problem is that if someone will get injured, they're not gonna have a lot of substitutes for them. They're only gonna have one player. But what's gonna happen if, for example, 3 defenders gonna get injured? They will have to call some players from academy, and Real Madrid's season could go very bad. But hopefully, these players will stay fit, because I don't like when a football player gets injured because the team is not playing as good as they could play. So now moving on to midfield, we have Luka Modric, Casemiro, Isco, James Rodriguez, we have Valverde and Toni Kroos. A pretty good team, a pretty good center. They have a lot of great center midfielders. Obviously, Casemiro and maybe I should say Kroos. They will do that defensive job, and James and Isco will play in their center attacking midfield position, and Valverde and Luka Modric, I think they will do defending, and they will do attacking, because they can do a lot of different things on the pitch. And I think that Valverde is a young guy that will fit into this squad very easily. And then moving on, we have attackers. So we have a lot of attackers. So we can start obviously from the best attacker in this team, Eden Hazard, and a new player obviously in this team. He joined Real from Chelsea, and he should be a pretty good signing. I don't know how he will adapt to playing in La Liga, because he used to play in Premier League. Obviously, football in Premier League is a lot different, a lot more physical. You saw what happened to Coutinho, and I think that Hazard will stay very good, and he will score a lot of goals, and it's a great signing for Real Madrid. And obviously he's a left winger, so he will play with Vinicius Jr. will be a substitute for him. And then we have 4 strikers. We have Mariano, we have Benzema, Jovic, and Rodrigo. A lot of great players. Rodrigo obviously is a very good striker. Luka Jovic just joined Real Madrid from Frankfurt Eintracht, and Benzema and Mariano, they already played 1 season for Real Madrid last season, so they already played last season. So Brahim Diaz obviously came from Man City. He can play as a striker, he can play on the wings, he can also play as a cam if you want. So I put him in that center attacking midfield position, but he is forward, so he's not a center midfielder, so he's a more of attacking player. So he should be a pretty good he should be a pretty good offensive player who can come off the bench, And then we have 2 wingers in Bale and Vasquez. Obviously, Marco Asensio got injured, and he's probably gonna miss the whole next season. So because I believe he has that ACL injury. So this is the full squad. So now I would like to show you my first team, because Real Madrid's first team is obviously very, very strong. So now there you go. We have this is my starting 11. So we in the goalkeeper position we have Thibaut Courtois. We have 2 center backs. We have Rafa Varane and Sergio Ramos. We have 2 fullbacks. We have Carvajal and Marcelo. We have 2 center midfielders, Casemiro and Modric. We have 2 wingers, Gareth Bale and Eden Hazard. We also have 1 center attacking midfielder in Isco, and we have 1 player up front, and that guy is obviously Karim Benzema. So this is my starting 11. What do you think about the starting 11? Obviously, you can swap these players, and you can give a chance to Toni Kroos and to other players, but I think that these guys are better than Kroos or James, because James obviously he improved in Bayern, but I still think that Modric, Casemiro and Isco, these players should be playing in that first team. So now this is the second team. We also have Keylor Navas in goalkeeper position. We have two center backs, Nacho and Eder Militao. We also have two fullbacks, Odriozola and Mendy. And we also have those same three midfielders. Two of them are more defensive, and I can say, and one player is more offensive. So we have James Rodriguez, Valverde, and Toni Kroos. And on the wings we have Lucas Vazquez and Vinicius Jr. And also, as you guys can see, Marco Asensio is injured. This is the reason why we have that slash, because if he will come back earlier, he will play in that first team, or maybe in the second team. But I think that if he was healthy, he would be in that first team. But now, when he's not even in the team and he's injured, if he will come back, he will probably gonna play in that second team, because he will not be as good as he was last season, and he just would not be able to play in that first team already. And obviously up front we have Luka Jovic. Mariano also can play on the wings if you want. You can also use Rodrigo. So obviously Zidane will rotate the squad, and these are my 11 players. We also have a lot of players in academy. For example, they signed that young Japanese guy, but I don't think that he will play straight away, and so they have a lot of players. They have Brahim Diaz, who was not mentioned in these squads, but I think he will get a lot of playing time because he can play as a cam as well. So it depends on injuries. If Real Madrid will get a lot of injuries, I think that Real will use these players like Rodrigo, Mariano, Brahim Diaz, and all these other guys. And maybe Toni Kroos will play in the starting 11 the whole season if Isco or Casemiro will not play good. And Mendy, he has a potential to be in that first team. Odriozola also has a chance to overcome Carvajal. Militao obviously is a young Brazilian center back who can overtake Sergio's position. Obviously he's a captain, and I think that Courtois will stay in goal, even though I think that he has a very good two keepers that are waiting for a chance, and Navas obviously a proved goalkeeper, and Lunin obviously a very young guy, but I think he will also gonna get his chance in the cup games, or maybe in the games that are not that important. So this is my Real Madrid full 2019-2020 squad. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Also in the comments down below, let me know what you think about the squad, and how do you think Real Madrid will do this season. Can they win the Champions League? Can they win La Liga, Copa del Rey? And because this team is obviously very good, I expect a lot of things from them, even though I'm not a fan of Real Madrid. I'm a fan of Barca, but I still think that Real Madrid gonna have an incredible season, and they will play. I think that they're gonna play better than they played last season, because last season was horrible, but this season I think they will have an incredible time with all these players, and they will win they will probably gonna win some trophies, and all their fans are excited. So we'll see how it goes. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button on this video, and I will make a lot of videos like this, because I believe my next video is going to be where I'm gonna talk about Chelsea. So hopefully you guys are waiting for that. So and I will see you guys in the next one very soon. Peace.